Hey everyone, welcome back to our latest TDR Cannabis in 5. Let's dive into the latest federal data on youth cannabis use and what the trends might mean for legalization policy. What do I mean by that? Well, a new federal report shows that youth marijuana use has remained stable even as more U.S. states legalize cannabis over recent years. Past year use among minors have not surged, and in some groups they've declined, despite legalization expanding across nearly 24 states. Specifically, monitoring the Future Survey data for 8th, 10th, and 12th graders showed 8th graders 7.2% past year use stable, 10th graders 15.9% past year use, which is again stable, and 12th graders dropped from 29% to 25.8% year over year. Experts, including the NIDA researchers, emphasize that while adult use cannabis is rising post-legalization, the youth cohort shows steady rates and, in some cases, modest declines. This is interesting. So let's put that context across timelines. National data from the CDC's Youth Risk Behavior Survey shows high school students' past month use falling from 23% in 2013 to around 17% in 2023. And federal data analysis found that lifetime use among adolescents declined from 39.9% in 2011 to 27.8% in 2021. And past month use actually dropped from 23.1% to 15.8%. And SAMHSA research indicates that youth cannabis use has been stable since roughly 2015, even as use among young adults has continued to grow. So overall legalization trends and youth consumption diverged. As adult use expanded, youth rates held steadily or declined. So as I bring all this up today, why does this matter? Because one, policy assumptions are challenged. The feared spike in teen cannabis use hasn't materialized in federal data, suggesting regulated markets with safeguards such as strict ID checks may help contain youth access, and that's obvious. Two, there's public concerns, they remain valid. While overall rates are steady, heavy and early use in adolescents still presents real risks, like cognitive decline, possible long-term psychological effects, and increased vulnerability to cannabis use disorder, according to this report. There's also some mixed evidence regionally. Some state surveys, example Washington, note small upticks in select grades, but broader and more robust data sets often find no increases or actual declines post-legalization. Policymakers and health leaders now face questions, and they are: how can education, public health, and regulatory systems continue to prevent youth cannabis use? Should legalization frameworks include stricter limits on potency, packaging, and marketing near youth? And what role should federal agencies like the CDC or SAMHSA play in shaping consistent national guidance? Recent advisory panels recommend more federal leadership around health-focused strategies and research-backed policy departments. So to sum it up, federal data indicates youth marijuana use has stayed largely flat or even dropped as legalization has advanced across the country. And that's a meaningful signal, though it certainly doesn't close the case on youth-focused risks. So with that, drop your comments below. Did the data surprise you? Should states tighten regulations on edibles, advertising, or dispensary proximity to schools? Let us know again by leaving your comments below. We'd love to keep this conversation going. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and smash on that bell for all notifications. I'm your host, Shad Dales, and I'll see you next time in our latest TDR Cannabis in 5. Take care, everyone.